Hello and welcome to MyGM Mode with Keeney from Recharge Wrestling, and we are off the back of the last pay-per-view. We're in week 31, so we're coming towards the home stretch now. We've got 20 weeks left, essentially. Raw have gone ahead of us. They had a really good pay-per-view. I thought we had a good pay-per-view as well, but they've gone ahead of us. They've gone over the 3 million mark in terms of fans. I mean, look at the money we've got here. We've got a lot of money between us, so I think maybe it's time to have a look at our roster and see what we can do, because I think our roster, current champions, are both on short-term contracts, MVP and Shayna Baszler. We've also got John Cena in for another 5 weeks. Priest is injured at the moment as well. So let's just... Now let's see who's available as a free agent. We can get Seth Rollins in on permanent, which could be a big signing. Casey Catanzaro as a cruiser. I mean, we've released Italia earlier. We're not going to get her back. The Red Flame is a giant. That's cool. Rich Orikawa, which he actually looks quite cool. That Rich Orikawa. Gunter McGurder, fighter bruiser. Again, Gunter's got good stamina, I don't think. But Seth Rollins on a permanent basis, I mean, I'm just going to have a look at my roster, but I am struggling to see why we'd sign him. So he's a specialist. I mean, why would you not sign Seth Rollins? I don't really know why you wouldn't sign him, so I think I'm going to have to do that. Seth Rollins is a part of SmackDown now. What a signing that as well, happy with that. And maybe I bring in a Casey Catanzaro as a cruiser. Do I have Raquel? Yeah, I mean, Raquel's now done with Liv, so maybe I could do Raquel and Casey. It's a rivalry, so we've brought a couple in again. We've still got just under £1 million worth of budget, so you know, we brought a few and we don't need a legend yet. I mean, I've got a Legend Whisperer card though. We don't have an emergent talent. I mean, I should just like injury rehab on Damian Priest, try and get him back so we get our roster back to full strength. So we've got 2 promises to keep this week. Maya T. Kirk against Bianca Belair. That was a promise we made. So we could upset Maya T. Kirk potentially, because they want us to schedule a run of most available star. Who's the most popular available star? Who is that then? MVP. So I need a run on MVP this week. So maybe we do an MVP Cena rivalry, maybe. Cena runs in, and maybe we can start that as a rivalry and for the title. I can do Belair and Maya T. Kirk, keep her happy. Carmella wants a title rematch against Shayna Baszler. I mean, what are their staminas like? Carmella's only got 10. I mean, maybe we could do that as our... Now, rivalry is on cooldown, so maybe that's not best to do in the main. But we can do that here. And I think if we have that power card to fix a match, yeah, let's do that. And let's just make sure that Shayna Baszler retains, because Carmella's got 10 stamina. We're risking injuring Carmella here, but I think it's actually worthwhile. And then if we can get a main event... So I think we're going to go with Cena and MVP, which I might actually leave to the main event, actually. MVP and Big Eva run in by Cena on MVP. I think that's probably the way to go. That can be a title feud. We've got Eichler and Grimes, which is level 3. Maybe we'll just have them to fight in the open and then we can give them a couple of weeks off. Nah, maybe we don't do that. The only rivalry we've got currently though, I mean, we need something for Seth Rollins, don't we? I mean, do we just do Seth and Brock? Maybe we try and get that feud going. So we can get an MVP Cena rivalry for the title. We can get Seth and Brock. We also could use Casey to come in and challenge Raquel. That can be a feud we go for as well. I mean, Charlotte. If we do Charlotte and Liv, do you reckon? With Liv's popularity, probably not a bad shout. And then who else have we got that can do some popularity? I mean, AJ Styles can do some popularity as well. We need something for AJ Styles. So I think I'm happy with that show. Yeah, I think I might just go normal matches this week. Although Shayna Baszler's good at Extreme Rules. That's a mid-card match. And it's a title match. Okay, I'm actually going to switch up the order of some of these. So we're going to have Seth and Brock in the mid-card. We're going to have MVP's match with Big E opening with an interference of Cena on MVP. And our main event is going to be that title match. Shayna and Carmella in an Extreme Rules title match, which is definitely going to injure Carmella. 100% we know that's going to happen. That's a risk I'm willing to take. I'm just checking out my roster. Is there any people I don't really need anymore? I mean, I could turn Ali face and have Triton. I know I need another giant name really for Triton to be with. AJ Styles as tag champ is a bit annoying. You're going to leave that. So actually, not going to get any. Should we do something for Eichner and Grimes? No, I'm going to leave as is. Actually, that's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to leave Eichner and Grimes off. So yeah, let's just book the best we can book. It's only costing 305k, so it's not that expensive for us at all. Yep. In fact, in terms of power cards, there's nothing else we want to do. I mean, there's a health spa, whose stamina is, I mean, Priest. I mean, as we don't have anything for Priest, I don't think I need to use that health spa one yet. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So that's going to be my show this week. And Mighty Kirk has got her match with Bianca Belair, and Carmella's got a rematch against Shayna Baszler. So they're both happy. I'm trying to start some feuds as well. So yeah, that is our show. Let's see how it does then. MVP and Big E. Cena to run in. MVP beats Big E, and as Cena going to start a rivalry, it's a 3.5 star, but MVP is injured. Didn't want that, but we've got a rivalry started in a 3.5 star match, which is good. Casey and Raquel's now level 1. That's excellent promo. Well done, Casey. Welcome to the brand. Bianca and Mighty Kirk. Mighty Kirk gets a match. This match isn't going to be anything special. 2 stars. It's a new rivalry, though. Okay, Charlotte and Liv, level 1 rivalry. Okay, we've got 4 rivalries started there in our first 4 segments. Seth and Brock. Now, this is a rivalry I want to start. Seth beats Brock. Are we going to start a rivalry? We are. It's only a 2-star match today, but we've got a rivalry there. AJ Styles, good promo, +3. And then our main event, Shayna Baszler, we know she's retaining because we've done the card. And Carmella, we know, is going to get injured. Carmella's not been injured. Okay, fine. She only had 10 stamina, and that was the Extreme Rules match. I've got Becky and Nikki for the top. I think that's a 4-star one there. Corbin promo. Only okay. They've finally got an okay promo. Clint McDougal's running on brute force. They've got Clint McDougal. I mean, anyone who watched my first series of MyGM mode, which got curtailed due to an error by 2K, forcing everything to be wiped from my game, which was frustrating. Clint McDougal was a bit of a star of mine. I built him up. So it's interesting he's on Raw and they've used him against me. Roderick Strong promo, of course it's excellent. It's Roderick Strong. Of course he's 5 out of 5 on the mic, isn't he? Rhea and Trish. Rhea wins at a 3-star, so nothing special. I leave excellent, of course it's excellent. And Bate and Escobar at Extreme Rules. Both their staminas are quite low here in the main event. They're both injured, but they got a 4-star match out of it, so, you know, probably is worth it. Yeah, we kind of... They did do better than us this week, again. Looking at popularities here. Mighty Kirk's up to 50. Seth Brock. Baszler, Carmella. Cool, but we started 1, 2. Oh, we didn't start an MVP. Oh, we did start an MVP Cena rivalry. 1, 2, 3, 4 rivalries have been started though. And that's the main thing, I think. Did Ella Rebel walk out or did I release her? She might have walked out actually, yeah. We lost 9,000 fans. God, we can't start losing fans. They lost 4,000. Okay, so maybe we got to that point of the series now where you're going to start losing fans. We lost more than they did, so there's 6,000. Oh no, that's actually a big difference, actually, like 46,000. Alright, let's see what we've got there in books as we head towards Survivor Series. Carmella's happy with her title reaction. I think Mighty Cook's going to be happy as well. Cool. Brilliant. Kept 2 people happy there. Have at least one Hell in a Cell match this week. That's fun. We've got no promises to keep, which is good. All our promises are done. So we've actually got a bit of a clean slate here. This double cost card is always useful. I think health spas are good. And I think injury rehabs might... Yeah, it's probably worth injury rehab. Let's just see what free agents we've got. Kevin Owens as a heel, Bruiser, Tozawa as a fighter, Mandy Rose as a bruiser. Do we have any fighter females? Carmella is a fighter female, although she is currently injured, so we don't really have... well, she's got 0 stamina, so there's probably not much point in that one. So yeah, I'm going to leave as is, I think, for now. Yep. I'm going to leave as is, and we will book the show next time. But the gap is roughly the same, but we're starting to lose fans, as are Raw. So we're in that... This is probably where it gets difficult, where you've... So far, we've just been going up, up, and up, and now it's going to start going down, and we've got to try and keep our show entertaining. So we've got a job on our hands here, but we've got over £1 million, so I think we've got enough money. We've just signed Seth Rollins, we've got Brock on the roster still, so we've got a good roster. And I think as we build up towards the pay-per-view, I'm hoping we can do the right thing. So that's it for this week. Like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.